So if your theme has different buildings, and some of those buildings do not have flat roofs, instead they have an A-line or A-framed roof, this tutorial will help you create more of a roof pitch than just the flat rooftop. So what you want to do is, first off, pick the building you're going to make the A-frame on, and then pick the side of the building you want the triangle part to be, and then the side of the roof to be. So I'm going to put the triangle part, the front of my roof, on the left side of my building. So similar to how we did arches on these doors and windows, you need to find the center of this line. So center of the top of your building. So you could measure or you can eyeball it. I like to just eyeball it and put a little dot representing the center. Then take your ruler and draw a vertical line straight up and down to however tall you want your roof to be. So it looks kind of like an antenna. Then what you're going to do is take your ruler from the corner, the left corner of your building, and line it up to the top of this little antenna and connect. Go ahead and line up this center edge to the top of your antenna and connect. So now you have this triangle. You don't need any of this stuff on the inside anymore. And also part of my building goes into this. And now this building right here is in front of that little part of my second building. So we've got some overlapping that's occurring, which in a city is super common. So I'm going to erase all this stuff on the inside. And again, this is why it's important to sketch lightly, because if you don't want these lines and you push too hard, they will be ghost lines. So we're almost there, but right now it's just a flat space. We don't have the rest of our building. So how do we get that? Well, we're trying to do the right side of our roof, which means we're going to use our right vanishing point to get that line. So line your ruler up to the tippity top of this peak to your right vanishing point. So top of that peak to your right vanishing point, and draw your line. Just don't go as far as the furthest edge of your building. Okay, so don't go past that corner. Okay, so there's the top of our roof. But we're not just going to use a vertical line to close this off because the perspective would be off. The roof is angled. It's not straight up and down. So in order to capture this same angle, we need to make this connection line parallel to this angle. So I like to line my ruler up to the corner angle of our roof and just slide my ruler over, keeping the same angle until I hit that far right corner of my building. And then I connect that corner to the top of my roof and erase my extra oblique line. So now this angle should match this angle. And now I have an A-framed roof. Now you could make your roof come off of the edge a little bit. So you could extend this line down a little and extend this line down a little. You can also extend this line down a little. And then we're going to connect the ends of these to our right vanishing point because it's on the right side of our building. So I have to extend my line a little bit. I'm going to erase the lines on the inside here. Okay, now if you look, this part looks kind of flat and kind of unfinished. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this corner to my left vanishing point and just draw this line until it hits my building. And that creates kind of like a cool three-dimensional like ledge. So I could also make this by taking this corner to my left vanishing point because it's on the left side of my building and draw it until I hit this one. So it's going to look kind of like it's popping off of the building. Erase this line and this one. Got one last step to do, similar to what we did over here. I'm going to take the corner of this one because there's going to be a part that's showing on the right side here. So take that corner to the right vanishing point and draw just a little line. So now it looks kind of like a nice little cap on top of the roof. So it really just adds a little something, little dimension to it. So that is an A-framed roof.